For years now, we've been bringing you the latest on the case of Bryan Kohberger. He's accused of murdering Madison Mogen, Kaylee Goncalves, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin in 2022. It's a familiar and tragic story to a lot of folks in Idaho, and Kohberger's defense has been trying to use that familiarity to argue that the trial should be moved out of Latah County. Now the prosecution firing back with a motion of their own. In a filing submitted on Monday but only made public on Tuesday, Latah County Prosecutor Bill Thompson and his prosecution team challenging the defense's argument on the necessity to relocate the trial. That statement saying that the defense failed to justify why the trial should be moved, arguing the court should decline the motion as an Ada County jury pool would have similar high exposure to the details of the investigation. The murders captured both local and national media coverage in late 2022 and early 2023, leading defense attorney Ann Taylor to argue that Kohberger couldn't receive a fair trial in Moscow as planned due to that coverage, citing survey data that supported that line of thinking and bringing in a trial consultant to defend it. Instead, they suggested moving the trial to Ada County, the state's largest, with over 500,000 residents. But Thompson and Ingrid Beatty from the Idaho Attorney General's office said the survey data was, quote, flawed in its attempt to prove that seating a capable jury in Latah County would not be possible, arguing gag orders in place have prevented potentially harmful pretrial publicity that could spoil jurors. They did suggest expanding the number of Latah County residents who will be asked to show up for jury duty, though. Back in January, Thompson and the prosecution argued that if the judge feels moving is necessary, shifting the trial to Lewis County could be a good option, which is both a neighboring county and of comparable size. The prosecution statement concluded by re-emphasizing that moving the trial to Boise would be logistically inconvenient, and argued the defense's request doesn't consider the, quote, interest of justice for the four victims' families, of whom the majority live closer to Moscow than Boise. Reporting has linked a multitude of potential counties that could be chosen to relocate to. Those include Lewis, Bonneville, and Ada counties. But per the prosecution's submitted filing, they're hoping to keep the trial either in Latah or neighboring Lewis County. Now, Judge John Judge contemplates each argument and will let you know when he makes a decision, and we'll keep you updated as more developments emerge in court. In studio, I'm Dakota Castets DJ reporting.